Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to take you behind the scenes, show you how these professional services firms, how they really thrive.
Yeah,
Like imagine getting a sneak peek into behind the curtain at McKinsey, Deloitte, or even your own company if you're in that world.
exactly.
You sent in some great insights from Verasi, a firm that they really seem to know what's up.
I do.
So let's break it down.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, even though this all comes from the professional services world, I think a lot of these principles are surprisingly universal.
Yeah.
No matter what industry you're in, the fundamentals still apply.
Okay, so how does it all work? Give me the rundown.
So they use this, I love this analogy. They compare a successful firm to a well-oiled engine,
Okay.
right? And just like an engine, you need all these different parts working together.
It's all about the system.
The source breaks down a successful firm into four key parts. You've got business development, project delivery, people growth, and IP development.
Okay, let's break down each of those. Let's start with business development.
Yeah.
To me, what really stood out was how this goes way beyond, your typical sales and marketing stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's not just about, slapping up a billboard and calling it a day, right?
Yeah.
This is about crafting a unique selling proposition or unique proposition. The source says it's positioning yourself unambiguously to your prospective customers, first arriving at, and then amplifying the proposition that sets you apart.
So it's about not just getting your name out there, but really nailing down what makes you different, right?
Exactly. Why should somebody choose you over somebody else?
It's about those relationships. It's about demonstrating that value.
Absolutely. It's a holistic thing. It includes everything from pricing strategy to how you're crafting your offers.
Okay, so you've nailed the pitch, you've landed the client, now what?
That's where project delivery comes in. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah.
And the source really emphasizes how critical it is to not just meet, but exceed expectations.
It's classic under-promise, over-deliver.
Exactly.
But there's a reason why that's a classic.
They actually bring up some data here, too. They cite a study that found clients acquired through referrals bring in double the lifetime value
Wow.
compared to those acquired through normal marketing.
It's huge. And I think that applies no matter what you do. What are those extra steps you can take to really,
Absolutely. It's about going above and beyond.
wow them?
Now, let's switch gears to something that often gets overlooked. People growth.
Okay.
Because you can have the best business development, the smoothest project delivery, but without a strong team, forget it.
It's all about the people.
Right. And the source stresses that every project is a learning opportunity.
Yes.
It's a chance for everyone on the team to, get those reps in, develop new skills, deepen their knowledge base.
It's like investing back into your team.
Absolutely. And that investment pays off. And that brings us to our final part, IP development.
Okay.
Now, I know when you hear IP, you probably think patents, inventions, but in services, it's a bit different.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little different when you're not, building widgets.
Yeah, exactly. It's more about packaging your expertise.
Your secret sauce.
It's your unique point of view, your frameworks, your methodologies.
How you do what you do so well.
Exactly. The source says, not necessarily a product you build and sell, but in our business, it is the point of view we take to our customers, our solution accelerators.
Right, that makes sense. But how do you walk that line between sharing your expertise and also not giving away everything?
Yeah, and the source actually brings up an interesting point about that. They say it's easy to focus on IP development when things are slow, but when you're swamped, when that engine of business development and project delivery is roaring,
You put it on the back burner.
IP often takes a backseat. It's true for businesses, but even for us as individuals.
It's so true. And when you're slammed, it's like, who has
Yeah.
time for the big picture?
Yeah, right. And that's why I think their point about IP walking out the door each evening really resonated with me.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that often your most valuable IP is, the collective knowledge of your team.
It's the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that really makes you think. Are you treating your own, professional development as this really valuable thing?
Yeah, it's important.
It is. What are you doing to constantly improve your own skills, your knowledge? How are you building your own personal IP?
Right. Are you investing in yourself?
Okay.
Because you're worth it. This deep dive really highlights how even in this age of AI and automation, human expertise, it's still so valuable.
Absolutely. So, as that final thought for our listeners, what's one specific thing you can do this week to invest in yourself?
Yeah, what's one step you can take?
It could be taking a course, reading a book, maybe even just having coffee with a mentor, but write it down. Make it happen.
Take action.
This has been great. Until next time.
See you later.